So, welcome back. Welcome, newcomers. I'm Terry, and this is a video that is piggybacking on the structure of orchids buying, which originated in the Victorian era. I believe that's what it was, where initially it was. So, it was, you know, show of wealth. And in order to show it, you have to acquire the material possessions to prove it. And as we all know, the rarer, the more unique, the more on a pedestal that you'll put, the more admired, the more. And really, during that time, it was really the golden age of aristocracy. And, really, it was all about being flashy and extravagant. And it was also a competition, as much as the same as the Tuscans with the towers. The bigger the tower, the taller the tower, the more the money you had. I mean, it was pretty much the same in Greek culture, in Roman culture, of course, as we know, with the villas and the monuments and the fountains and the food. But there was nothing quite like this, and all of this depended on the middleman. Without the middleman, you can never have. And by middleman, of course, I mean your orchid hunter, which was a very valuable commodity in those days because the orchids were still in nature, in their native environments, and the orchid hunter not only had to know where they were, but they had to befriend the natives so that they would allow them to get in their area. They did whatever they had to do, smoked the peace pipe, got a piercing, walked around in a skirt. Who knows? But in the end, they got what they came there for, which was access to those orchids that were so prized and coveted and wanted. And they always went to the highest bidder. Usually the highest bidder was the one who had the best. And really, there are all levels of middlemen, orchid hunters. There is your eBay guy. There is your vendor that you see at the show or has a nursery that you might have looking for a plant for you. And you might just mention it in passing, but they're looking for it, of course. Because if they find it for you, that's money for them. And you might ask. So, you not only have to do your research, you have to spend the funds, you have to talk and befriend and negotiate in order to keep your status. Because once you are done, Avita saying, you won't get return calls. They will act like you don't know who they are, and it's pretty sad. And sadly, this a lot of it revolves around money, moolah, connections, but it usually revolves around money, because who wants customers that are spending $100 plants when they can have customers that will buy $700 plants? Really, folks, you should not take it personal, because it's really just part of the game. There are ways that you can bump up your game, hustle, sucker, do what you gotta do, but there's always someone that's looking for what you're looking for. But it is possible to take all that stuff personally, because you can get feelings like you are friends with these people who are really business people. They're trying to survive on their own and providing a service. And it's really to the highest bidder, like a Picasso, a Basquiat, a Black Yaki, the ghost orchid, the elusive ghost orchid. So you know what I mean. It is part of the game. It is business. You snooze, you lose. If you don't win that, if you're not the highest bidder, it's not on you. It's on your pocketbook. And that's good for you. You have to have limits in any hobby or else you go crazy, even if you have the fun. But unless you can go out and find you an orchid owner, orchid nursery owner, and start, and I won't name any names because there are those out there who have and got the best orchids in the world that we all want. So unless you want to do that, you better buy a nursery. Or so folks, yeah, the moral of the story is either you're going to snooze and lose, or you're going to find a very excellent orchid hunter who is going to put you to the top of a list by whatever it takes on your part. Friendship, trust, moolah, whatever. And hang on to that one, because there's always someone that's got more to offer. And you shouldn't take it personally. If you still don't know what I'm talking about by orchid hunters, okay, Tony Wells, Pete 0009, I can't think of any more right now, but you get the idea. Yeah, you get the idea. People like that. So, Ruben, but most of all, folks, you should have fun. You shouldn't sweat this small hobby of a plant, orchid, addiction. We all love them, they're beautiful, but it's fleeting. Enjoy it while it lasts. Enjoy that orchid hunter while he's giving you those gems. And hope that he fulfills. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your orchids. And if you like this video, please subscribe and press the like button. Again, thanks for watching.